Hello everybody, my name is Chris and you're watching the Crazy Volucris. And today we are playing Dungeon Universalis. And if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, hit the like button, and if you ring the bell, I go crazy. As always, before we left, I meditated to replenish my mana. This time, a sharp pain hit me. I spat blood while the energy from the void flowed back into my body. Maybe this Abaddon place of that cursed sorcerer was the reason. Well, what the heck? On the table, I found a book with a name prominent on the cover. Sorfund. That must be the name of the sorcerer. As we went back to Bible, the sorcerer tried sometimes to whisper some enchantments to manipulate our minds. But every time he started to mumble something, Kronk slapped him. Cutting his tongue wouldn't be an option. He had to talk later to the officials. So we did it the slapping way. Kronk seemed to enjoy, I guess. Every time he slapped him twice, just to be sure. After a few days traveling, an assassin leaped from a tree right in the moment Kronk was slapping Sorfund. Drove his dagger deep in Kronk's side before he could swing his hammer. As quick as he struck, he was struck down by Sly. Examining the body revealed another dark rune like the assassins from Bible. This could not be a coincidence. Even more cautious, we proceed our way. The very next day, we came across an ancient graveyard. The ground was covered in tall grass. Some crypts remained sealed, while others looked to have been looted long ago. Before I could intervene, Sly opened one and pulled out some small objects worth roughly 2 coins. Let's leave this place. We got a valuable prisoner, which I don't want to lose while anything strange happens on the way. We reached the bridge to Bible, and I prepared to talk to the guards again. After a few arguments, they let us pass without any further questions. We had just passed the main gate when a horde of children rushed toward us, begging for something to eat. We chased them away, and then I noticed that they had stolen 1 coin and a mana potion from my backpack. Kronk laughed out loud, and then noticed that they had stolen a coin from him too, and his supreme beer. Damned kids! No, we don't have time for that. Let's turn this wizard in. The sooner, the better. Busipian, the king himself, welcomed us in the throne room after his guards took Sorfund down to the dungeon below to questioning him. Busipian was accompanied by several advisors, among them the old Baklian. He nodded contently at us. It seems that the new events are unleashed with the speed of a river in spring, said the monarch. Now perhaps we can extract information from the sorcerer. My executioners have the tools to make his tongue loose. But, adds the old Blachian, as he stepped forward among the other counselors, dire news has come from the east. A crow has brought a message. They ask for help from Manon. They need groups of adventurers and explorers able to travel and pass unnoticed in distant lands. I think this is the first time in the history of the city that a request for help has been received from a civilization as old as the Cimmerian, argues the king, nodding as he watches you. And we believe that Sorfund may be involved. Since you have proven your efficiency and good service to the crown, I'm going to choose you as the group of heroes that my house will send to Khmer in order to help them. You will also carry a message to King Avatarin, offering military support if required. You will depart tomorrow at dawn. Tonight, I will pay you a rest in an inn of your choice. Before leaving, you will be giving a message that you must deliver to Avatarin, and any useful information that we extracted from the sorcerer of the underworld. So, before we go to the end, first of all, Kronk will use his 6 experience points to raise his health to his natural 6. Now he already got 6. That's because he's hardy and got +1, which can exceed the maximum. And as a human, he can have 6 as well. So he needs 6 experience points, and we will use that to raise his vitality to 7. This is the first thing we're gonna do. And the next thing we're gonna do before we go to the inn is that Xiodulus will visit the School of Magic. And last time we visited the School of Magic, there were several magic items, and 2 of them are still available, and he will buy Gim's Switchblade for 30 coins, and this is for a Sly. We got no penalty for drawing and +1 to the perception rolls. This is very good for him. So he will pay 30 coins for this. And the next thing he will do is he will learn another spell for 3 experience points. He got still 3 experience points left, so he will use that to learn the new spell Poisonous Fumes, which will also crank him up to his maximum of mana of 15 and a VP of 22. Now he got a VP 22, 15 mana, 0 points, and I noted the spell Poisonous Fumes 3 XP. And we do this the same with Kronk. Now he got 20 VP, he got a health of vitality of 7. Well, that's because he raised his vitality from 5 to 6 to its maximum, also with 6 XP. And just to remember, he got now 7 vitality because he's hardy, +1 vitality. And while Xiodulus visiting the School of Magic, the Sly will just sell the frenzy mushrooms on the market and get 1 coin back. Ah yeah, and we have to pay, of course, 15 coins for the spell learning. It's 10, 15, and Sly get 1 back for the selling of the mushrooms. Alright, so this is it. Oh, and we roll if there's a special object on the market. There's a 1, no, there's only 6. Okay. That is for the town stay, more or less, and then they go to the inn, which will pay it for them, and they heal every wound and recover full mana, and of course full fortune. The next morning, the old counselor Blachian handed us a scroll. Sophon confessed a few things tonight. He admits that he hired an assassin who was to kill Sir Bauchian. He says that there is an evil rising in the east, long awaited by the multitude of dark sorcerers and creatures scattered and hidden in the world. Therefore, to destruct us, they will try to undermine the human kingdoms, and the Cimmerian as well, through plots that will lead to more robbery and murder. Now, go to Cimmerian and serve Avatarian as you have served our king. They possess a great treasures and most powerful arcane items. If they need you so badly, do not question the rewards you will receive in this adventure, for they will be greater than you could ever imagine. Journey now to Manon. and may the gods bless you." With these words, we left Bible. So, first of all, because we arrested, we have to roll for darkness marker. Now we got a 90 VP, so we have to roll 96. For every 6 there is 1 darkness marker, so there is 1 more darkness marker. Danger marker, I'm sorry. Alright, so, and the first thing we're gonna do, we step outside and we have to cross the bridge, which will need another intelligence test, which will do Xiodulus. Oh, and this time, so we can't pay because we only got 3 coins left, which so we needed 4 or each hero. Oh yeah, okay, so Joffrey is not a hero, he's just a mercenary, so I pay the 3 coins to avoid any stress, and we can cross the bridge. Ooh. So then we step outside and have to roll for an encounter, which will happen on a 5+, which will. It is Scorched Village. You enter a Scorched Village. If you choose to bury the dead, the dark player will place a new danger marker on the campaign map. If you decide not to do so, one of the village's survivors puts a curse on you. 1 random hero loses 1 fortune point. If they had no fortune points left, he is affected by the disease condition. Alright, so I will guess we are on a mission and we can't do this. I think I will go for the loss of 1 fortune point. Therefore, we have to roll which one it is. 1, 2 is Xiodulus, 3, 4 is Sly, 5, 6 is Kronk. It is Sly. So he's losing 1 fortune. We are going to campaign turn 51 and rolling for another encounter on a 5+. Oh wait, first of all the danger marker, move 1 step. So there's a 3, so there's no encounter. Next campaign turn we travel on the road to Norkfall. There we have a danger marker encounter, which will be a spy. A spy constantly follows your steps in order to inform the enemy. Both one of the heroes and the ADP must roll initiative. Apply +2 to the result of the latter, but you will lose in case of a tie. If the ADP wins, all danger markers will advance 1 square towards the heroes. If the heroes loses, the spy knows it's been uncovered and will not come near you again. The heroes will be able to remove from the map 1 danger marker of the choice. Okay. So I will let Sly roll for initiative, because he got a +2 right now, a +3 with his amulet and his dagger. So, and we made it. Therefore we can remove 1 danger marker. This will be this one, and this one is gone as well. Okay, and then we have to roll for the street encounter, which will be on a 4+. which is not. Next turn, we will move here on the street. Danger marker will move one step. We will roll for an encounter. It's a 4. And area event. Roads are sometimes impassable or simply happen to be even more dangerous than remote inhabitants' areas. A giant may have left his hiding place to go to steal cattle. A crocodile may have left the swamp or a sacred place and may lay hidden on the side of the road. Draw one travel event card from the area your character are traveling by and apply its contents. Okay, so this will be the hills, and it is rumors. You get some information about the forthcoming stage of your journey that keeps you alert. The dark player randomly removes the danger marker among those placed on the campaign map. Oh, this is quite good. Okay, so we roll 1, 2, 3. It's the nearest one, and 4, 5, 6. It's the lower one. No, come on. It's the lower one. So, hop. I'll remove that one. Okay, and then we will travel here to this location. Also, now we got winter. Oh, this is a perfect. We roll for a road event. Yep, yes, there's a road event. It's a market. You will find a market near the road. You may choose to get close and have a look. If you play the places and service of market. So we don't have any money, so we can't use this. Okay, this is perfect for the mountain areas right now, because we have to enter in winter condition the areas, and we will roll for an encounter on the mountains. It's a 6. Well, this will be an encounter, and it is a huge creature. Mountains are sometimes a shelter for giant dragons, griffins, or primal demons. If some of they discovers you, you'd better run. One of the heroes must roll a perception. Pets may help. If he fails, all characters and mercenaries must roll movement. Characters who fail this roll and lose 1d6 vitality points after being attacked by one of the creatures. Epic event, play the event Huge Creature. Well, I guess we have to play the epic event Huge Creature. So, and after we ended a turn in a mountain area, we have to roll for cold against the natural armor. This is 1 damage die. First of all, I will roll for Geoffrey. He got a natural armor of 3. When he gets a wound. Then I roll for Xiodulus. Gets a wound as well. I roll for Sly, who gets a wound as well. And I roll for gets a wound as well for Kronk. So everybody gets a wound for freezing. We traveled along the Kema mountains, avoiding climbing too high as it was getting colder anyway. Frostbite even began to show on Kronk's skin. Everyone was suffering from the freezing cold. On the second day, we were caught in a blizzard and took shelter in a large cave. The stench was unbearable, and it must have been the home of some great creature. We had no choice but to enter. Now this is the setup for the cave. I will just assume this is a huge cave, like in the fluff. And we got here our cave troll. Just imagine he got also an improvised weapon. And he got the skills, or he is huge, fearsome, regeneration, sweep, stupid, vulnerable to fire, onslaught, and rock throwing. So you got a movement of 6, fight of 3, a strength of 9, a throwing skill of 1. He got a armor of 4, agility of 1, intelligence of 2, and courage of 5, and 20 vitality, which is tracked here. Alright, and we got 10 turns to reach the exit or kill the troll. And the first what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll for initiative, and he got a -2 because he is huge and stupid, and we got a +3. This is once a bonus from the switchblade, a bonus from the amulet, and Sly also got ambush. Ooh, this is an 11, and this is only a 7, so 10. And he got a -2, so he's got a 9, and we got an 11. So we just won the initiative, but did not caught him by surprise. Right, so this is round number 1. Okay, and what are we gonna do? Who will start first? And I think Joffrey is gonna. He's running, so he can run 8. And then Kronk is gonna run. Can run 10. And Sly is gonna run. Gonna run 10. And well, Xiodulus is just going his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this creature is huge. Yeah, and he will just start with a fireball. I think this will be the best way to come by this huge creature. So he will use 1 mana. He got an intelligence of 5. He's a reckless wizard, so he got a +1 for the casting roll. Ooh, and this is an 11 with a critical. So normally he got 5 damage die. But now he got 1 more for the critical and 1 more because he's vulnerable to fire. Every 4 is a wound. Oh, that's nice. That's 4 wounds. So he's down to 16. Oh, first of all, yeah, we gotta make a bravery test for Sly. For Xiodulus. And he managed this bravely with a 7. And now the troll is gonna activate. First of all, if he got Jack, he got lost to everybody, so we don't need to roll for stupid. That's okay. So we have to keep track. So he got 4 wounds, and he might regenerate the 4 wounds. I think we do this at the start of this activation. For every 5+, it's recovered. None. So he's really down to 16 vitality. And now we gotta choose which attack he's using. We just roll what he's doing. He makes a 3, so the large creature a 3, This will be enemy with the lowest agility. So we have to check the lowest agility, I guess, is Joffrey. So he will attack Joffrey. So he's gonna move. And maybe he's just doing an onslaught. Why not? He's using his onslaught. Alright, so he tried to make an onslaught. This is an opposed agility test. I have to check. Cave Troll got an agility of 1, but he's huge. So this is a little bit weird because, you know, when you do an onslaught, you have to do an opposed dexterity roll. And on huge, there states it's automatically fail all dexterity rolls. So where's the point to making an onslaught then? This is a little bit weird. Okay, so he just attacks normally. He got a fight of 3 and Joffrey got a fight of 4. And he misses. Now we got, this is really a little bit, and Joffrey gotta make an courage test first. Ooh, he failed his courage test. So this was the road result. So even with a fight of 3, he's got a 6 and the troll got a 5. So he defended, even frightened. Okay, and this was the first round. So the second round, Kronk is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So he tries to get on his back. So makes a courage test, which he made. And then he is gonna using, well, he gotta make a brutal blow. So he got a fight of 3, just like the troll. And that's a 10, that's an 8, and well, that's a miss, but I will use a fortune and let the troll re-roll his results. So that's a hit with a double crit. That's very nice. So now we got a strength of 5. We got 2 for the hammer and 2 for the double crit. And normally the cave troll got a armor of 4, but with the hammer he got an armor of 3. So every 3 is a wound, a potential wound. Oh, this wasn't really that good. So 4 wounds. I just mark it with the die. So potential 4 wounds. Then Joffrey is gonna activate. He will make a bravery test, which he makes right now, so he can attack normally. He got a fight of 4 against a fight of 3, and that's a 6, and he got a 7. So he got a agility of 3, and the troll got only an agility of 1, so he hit the troll, but this is a normal hit. So these are 6 damage die against 4. Ooh, and this is nothing. Joffrey, this time it wasn't good for you. So now Sly activates, he make his bravery test. And that's a 5, so he fails it, so he's frightened. So, but he's still going and try to hit the troll. So you got so you got -1. So you got a fight of 2 and the troll got a fight of 3. It's a 6, so he missed. Then Xiodulus, he will use now a dark arrow for 1 mana. Got a range of 12, so this is huge, so he can see him. It's no problem. He already made his bravery test, so he makes his casting roll. Oh, that's good. He made it. So that's 5 damage die. And he got a -1 to his armor, so he got an armor of 3. Ooh, that's nice. That's 5 damage. So potential 5 damage from Xiodulus and 4 damage from Kronk. So now we got activate everybody. So now he's down to 7 health. And now he can roll 9 die. To see every 5, every 5 will regenerate 1 of his health. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. So that's 6. So he's up to 13. It's back to 13. And what he's gonna do? We roll a 3, which is also enemy with the lowest agility, which is Joffrey once again. But this time he will make a sweep attack because this is more efficient. So we're making opposed rolls. We start with Joffrey. So he got an agility of 3 and the troll got an agility of 1. So this is an 8 and this is an 7 and this is an 8 as well. So don't tell me, but we will judge this. The higher agility will just avoid the blow. So now we got the same with Sly. He got an agility of 4. Oh no! And he got -1 as well. So he because he's frightened. And this is he got only 3 plus 3 is a 6, and this is a 6 plus 1 is a 7. So he's pushed 1 back and knocked down, and he got 9 damage die. Oh, maybe he will just spend 1 fortune. Yeah, we will spend 1 fortune to reroll this. Otherwise he got squished. So that's a 7. That's a 6, so he avoided the blow. Phew. This could be the end of Sly. Okay, so this was the troll. Now we are in round number 3. And we will start with Kronk. He will once again make a brutal blow. So he got a fight of 3. And the troll from behind got a fight of 2. So that's only a 5 and that's a 6. So this will hit, but he will use 1 fortune to reroll his own die. Yeah. So this is a hit with a critical, which is needed. So we got a strength of 5. We get 2 for the hammer and 1 for the critical. And every 3 is a wound. it's only 3. Okay, well, better than nothing. So it's 3 wounds. I will just mark this here. That Kronk did 3 wounds. Next up, we will make a bravery test for Sly. Oh, and he fumbles it. Oh. Man, okay, but he still attacks. He shit in his pants. But he hits him. He got only a fight of 2. So it's an 8. And the troll got a fight of 3, so it's a 7. So he, despite he shit in his pants, he hit. Okay, so that's 5 damage die against the natural armor of 4, -1 for the X, so 3. And that's 4 wounds. So he's now down to 6. That's 4 wounds from Sly. Okay, then Joffrey's gonna activate and he will attack the troll as well. He already managed his bravery test, did he? I guess so, yeah, he did. So he attacks. And this time it's not a hit. He got 1 fortune. He could re-roll the trolls. No, he's saving his fortune for an urgent thing. So he does not hit. Then Xiodulus gonna activate, and he will cast a fireball again. But this time he tries to. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he casts on this side that only Kronk is in the blast range. So he will make his casting roll, which he did. So that's 5 damage die plus 1 because he's vulnerable to fire. So every 4. That's 3 damage. So he's down to 3 wounds. And that's 3 damage. Okay, so we got 7, so we got 10 damage. That the troll can regenerate while he's activating. Which he's gonna try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's generating 5 wounds, so he's back to 8. This guy is really nasty. And now we have to roll what he's gonna do. Oh, once again, a 3. So we already know. This is the enemy, attack the enemy with the lowest health. With the lowest agility. So this is Joffrey again. So he's just making a normal attack against Joffrey. Ooh, and this would be a hit, but Joffrey got a higher fight, so he's lucky not to be hit. Okay, so now we got round number 4. Oh, I totally forgot. I have to roll the 3 damage die for Kronk. Man. So he got an armor of 4. Ooh, that's 2 damage. Okay. So he's now at 3 damage. He burnt his fella. Okay, though that's too dangerous. So we start with Xiodulus, and he will cast another dark arrow for 1 mana. Which he will with a critical. So that's 6 damage die, and every 3 is a wound. So that's 3 wounds. So he's down to 5. Okay, possibly maybe we can do this right now. And the troll just turned around like this to avoid being hit from behind from Kronk. So then Kronk activates, and he will do once again his brutal blow. So it's a 3 against a 3. And this time it's a hit with 1 critical. So once again, 5 for the strength, 2 for the hammer, 1 for the critical. -1, so every 3. And these are 5 damage, which will kill the troll in round 4. So then Sly is gonna search the body with a huge creature. We are allowed to get 1 treasure card, which is 10 coins and 1 random potion. Well, all right. So we got 10 coins. And let's see what kind of potion we get. We get unidentified potion. Okay, so this was the action from Sly, and then he moves. And Joffrey is gonna run. Eight, and he got it. Yeah, this is then round 5. So we're just running. So that is Xiodulus, 10. And Sly is gone out, and Kronk don't even need to run. So we made it, and everybody get 1 XP.
Kronk's last brutal blow nearly severed an arm from the stinking troll. With an eerie scream, the troll stumbled and fell. "Did you see this, Xiodulus? The beast healed itself. I can't believe it." "I always thought this was a fairy tale," muttered Kronk as he tested the troll to see if it would come back to life. "Let's see what he's got in his lair and then get out. Maybe he has a company," Sly hissed as he began to search the cave. We found some coins and a strange flask which I could not identify. But would have to wait until we reached Manu. And so we left the cave on guard.
So in the next campaign turn, we move on this section, which is also mountain, and the marker also get to us. So we first of all we check the marker, which is empty marker. False alarm. There was actually no danger. Oh, this is quite good. So we can remove that one. Then I think we will visit this place. But first of all, we have to roll if there is an encounter in the mountains. On a 4, there's no encounter. But also we have to check the winter conditions. So first of all, Joffrey, he is, he gets 1 damage. Then Xiodulus, get 1 damage. Sly, get 1 damage, and Kronk. So everybody got another cold damage. freezing to death. We visit the sacred place. Heroes may make their offerings to the god in this place. Roll 1d6, subtract 1 from the result if the heroes did not achieve the mission of the last quest. We did. The gods are offered by your offering. You lose 1 fortune point. If you have none, you get the condition deceased. The gods are indifferent to your offering. If you worship the gods of light, good, get an extra fortune. Okay. So I'm not pretty sure if this is for the whole group or for everybody. I guess we do this for each individual. The Xiodulus will do this. Oh, and he loses 1 fortune. So he loses 1 fortune. Then Sly is gonna do this. Oh, he got a 6. So 1 extra damage die. And Kronk got nothing. So we have to remember, Sly is gonna do one extra damage die for the next adventure. And then the next turn we go here. So then we have to test for the mountain encounter on a 5+. Nope, there is no encounter. And then we have to check again for the cold. So Joffrey, oh, he actually, it's not freezing. Xiodulus has got 1 more damage. So Sly got also 1 more damage. And Kronk also got 1 more damage. So Kronk is now on 5 damage. Sly is on 3 and Xiodulus is on 3 and Joffrey is on 2 damage. So then there is an encounter.
The freezing cold was merciless and I had trouble finding the right path to Manu. The last time we were there, it was summer and the path was easy to find. Now, everything was white and covered with a thick layer of snow. We had to find the way quickly or else freeze to death trying, or just turn back and let the world go to hell. What did I care about the human kingdoms anyway? 2 Cimmerian scouts surprised us while we were debating what to do next. What are you 4 humans doing in the kingdoms of Cimmerian near our capital city of Manu? We have been sent by King Bosipian of the Kingdom of Bible to help you. Well, in these times it's not up to us to decide what to do with you. Follow us and Ariond will decide if we grant you access to Manu. With that, they turned and asked us to follow them. They led us through tunnels dug into the mountains, and we ascended hundreds of steps. Inside these tunnels, we discovered life-size statues carved in stone. They were the figures of the ancient kings who had ruled these lands since time immemorial. When we saw daylight again, we entered a wide snow-covered valley, in the center of which was the capital, Manu, built entirely of eternal ice, whatever the season. And Cimmerian stepped before us. My name is Ariond, servant of the king. You may pass. Sly looked at me suspiciously. I'd seen that look before and knew he wouldn't trust anyone here. I was also a little surprised at how the Cimmerian communicated, apparently in a magical way, even though I hadn't felt anything. Ariond pointed to Manu. Follow me, the Avatarin awaits you. With these words he strode ahead.
Sly looked at me questioningly. Kronk gave a short grunt, and off we went.